A lean body and a focused mind is really necessary for us to have a truly abundant life and touch the possibilities of our being. Sat Shri Akal doston, this is Prab, your friend, and I share with you nuggets of wisdom, or should I say, realizations that occur to me as I walk along my own path of life. तो आज ऐसी गल कर रहे हैं कि वाई वी नीड टू हैव एन एफिशिएंट बॉडी एंड अ फोकस माइंड, अ लीन बॉडी. You know, let's talk about first of all the body. Gone are the days when we needed to be like a JCB or a truck, heavy lifting करनी पैंदी सी सानू. But now all of that task has been outsourced to the machines that we built. Now we don't need to do the heavy lifting. We don't need to be very bulked up and powerful to be able to lift 200 kgs, which is what a lot of people are doing in the gyms. No offense to them. That is their desire and all the right to them to fulfill it. But how the universe exists right now, to be an efficient player in the universe, हमें वो heavy lifting करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. What we need is, we need a lot of strength, flexibility, stamina, endurance to just be able to use this body and carry, some amount of load, maybe 50 or 100 kg, let's say. That's enough. And that is enough for your body to touch the degrees of freedom, the physical degrees of freedom. And the physical degrees of freedom really defines the possibilities of life. कि हमारी लाइफ की पॉसिबिलिटीज़ क्या हैं, कितनी बड़ी डायनेमिक रेंज है. जितनी बड़ी डायनेमिक रेंज होगी उतना बड़ा पैमाना होगा ज़िंदगी का. जितना बड़ा पैमाना होगा, जितनी एक्सपेंसिव होगी उतनी खूबसूरत होगी. एक वादी, एक वैली जब कितनी एक्सपेंसिव होती है, उसमें अलग अलग there are different types of mountains and contours and flowers and trees. The more abundant and diverse the places, the more beautiful and attractive we find it. So which is the same with the physical body. So now that part is clear. And just to touch on the other part is a lean physical body will be the most efficient body. And efficiency is the name of the game in the universe. Look at anything in the universe, from a mango tree, that is the most efficient way the universe has found till date to translate sunlight into mango. An ant is the most efficient way the universe has found to translate dirt into the ant hill, and so on. And likewise, the humans do the same. We try to build efficiency in our systems everywhere we can do. And in the same way, if we have a physically leaner body, our body shrinks. If we are heavier, then the tummy grows. Why it grows? Because we are heavy and we need to eat more food to be able to generate. हमारा फ्यूल टैंक बड़ा हो जाता है ना. जैसे गाड़ी बड़ी होगी, हैवी गाड़ी को ज़्यादा फ्यूल बर्न करेगी तो कम माइलेज देगी, खर्चा ज़्यादा होगा. तो जैसे हमने अपनी गाड़ी एफिशिएंट कर दी, लाइक अ लीन मोटरसाइकिल, we rather need a lean motorcycle which can go on dirt and ice and wherever. So now our stomach will contract, the intestines will become smaller, the different organs of the body will become more smaller and efficient, and then you will be needing less food to eat. So there will be less expense. खर्चा तो बचेगा ही बचेगा. But when you are able to touch those degrees of freedom in your life, you will expand the possibilities of your life, and you will unlock a lot of energy which is getting expensed right now in maintaining a heavier body. और वो जब अनलॉक होगी एनर्जी जो ऑलरेडी यूनिवर्स ने थ्रू योर डेस्टिनी आपको अवेलेबल कराई हुई है, वो कहाँ जाएगी? वो बाहर मैनिफेस्ट करेगी. It will manifest outside and create abundance in your life in the form of money, relationships, people, resources, whatever you can't even imagine. And the second part is the mind, that you really need a focused mind. Why a focused mind? The reason is the same, because efficiency is the name of the game. You don't need a mind that is ruminating on the past and how it could have been better, because you cannot change the past, so it is a useless activity. You do not need a mind that is just creating permutations and combinations of the future so that it can think how to conduct itself in the future in order to be safe, which is again a useless activity because predicting the future is not possible. So the only useful activity is to use the mind in the present. So you need to be focused in the here and now. So for that you can try various techniques. It's the most amazing investment that you can make in your life to create a lean body and a focused, efficient mind. To start with, you can tell your mind, stop troubling me with the past and the future. I don't want you to die. You're a very useful friend of mine. Instead, please coach me and facilitate me to remain grounded. Please, whatever instructions you keep playing like a father, a teacher, a coach, instead now reprogram those instructions to ground me in the here and now, to help me feel the feet touching the ground, the bum touching the chair, my back resting on the back of the chair, how my spine is, feel each and every muscle and neck and everything in the body, and then practice that and bring it into your life. So now if you look at it as an example, even what humans are trying to do by creating these robots is the leanest machine, ताकि उसकी बैटरी ऑप्टिमाइज हो जाए, कम से कम बैटरी यूज़ करे वो, एंड इट इज़ एबल टू डू मैक्सिमम पोटेंशियल फिजिकल मूवमेंट्स, उसकी डिग्रीज ऑफ फ्रीडम मैक्सिमम हो, वो हाथ ऐसे 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 सब जगह मूव हो, द शोल्डर जॉइंट इज़ द मोस्ट फ्लेक्सिबल, इट कैन मूव इन ऑल डायरेक्शन. So they are trying to mimic the body, take inspiration from nature कि उसकी degrees of freedom maximum हो but efficiency भी maximum हो. बैटरी कम तो उसका weight कम करते हैं. Do you try to make a drone heavier or lighter? Are you trying to make a car heavier or lighter? While at the same time, for it to be able to perform the functions it needs to. So you need to see where the fine balance is. For example, this is an aspiration for me as well. I don't have a lean body. जब से मेरा ऑपरेशन सर्जरी हुई 15 साल पहले, आई गैदर्ड अ लॉट ऑफ वेट एंड विच इज़ जस्ट वेरी हार्ड टू लेट गो ऑफ, एंड आई हैव स्ट्राइव टू reduce the weight, but it does not happen, and I don't no longer, I have given that up, this striving to reduce weight, and I suggest and I advise you also let go of it, because that is pressure and nothing flowers under pressure. If you're pressurizing your being to do this, it is your mind, which is the ego, the I, the idea of who you are, telling yourself now, okay, reduce the weight, like a master lecturing a slave. Instead you need to nurture the being, like you nurture the roots for the tree to bear fruit. तो हम इंसान भी ऐसे ही हैं. अगर अपनी जड़ों पे काम करेंगे, if we bring our attention in the here and now and serve our being by giving it what it truly needs, and by allowing it a freedom of experience and expression, then the being will be nurtured. And when the being will be nurtured, it will come into balance. And when things come in the balance of the scheme of things in the universe, it will automatically become efficient. It's like when you're putting pressure on something, okay, you need to reduce weight, you need to lose so many kg, and looking at the weighing machine, building physical and mental pressure, then pressure creates tension, and you cannot blossom under tension. Once you accept and give love to the being, and the being feels safe and secure in the here and now, it's like कि हाँ यार safe है, तो सारा pressure निकल जाता है, and the being can relax. And when the being relaxes, it automatically becomes most efficient. There is no load for it to carry. Earlier there was a physical and mental load for it to carry, so that is why it had become larger physically and mentally. फिजिकली लार्जर इज बॉडी बड़ी होगी, मेंटली लार्जर मतलब फ्यूचर पास्ट में ज़्यादा चली गई, जबकि सिर्फ एक ही मोमेंट है जीने का. सो नाउ इट विल लेट गो एंड रिलैक्स. सो वट एवर एस्पिरेशन इज राइजिंग इन यू, if the aspiration is to do something different, have new relations, or try some new hobby, or even travel, do it. I have been lectured down by people that this is escapism. I beg to differ. It is not escapism. If it is truly coming to you, if it is a aspiration, a desire which has been coming to you, go express it. And if it is an ego thing, it will die its own death anyway. Why be lectured? if you want to travel, like, give yourself. Don't just be looking for people to give you the right environment to flourish. Your parents, your friends, your relations, nobody can give you that right environment. Only you can give that environment to yourself, physically, mentally, in terms of the activities that you do. Give yourself that environment and let the being flourish. वही मैं भी करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, because I've just realized, and as an introduction, I am Prab. I just like to share nuggets of wisdom or realizations that have come to me through my own experience of life. And this is something which I'm actually going through right now, and I just share it with you. And if you found it useful, do share it forward with other people. क्योंकि यार वंड के छको नानक दा ते प्रिंसिपल है कि वंड के छको, शेयरिंग इज केयरिंग ਆਪਾਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਚ ਸਿੱਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ. And when we share, things expand. Sharing is the fastest way to growth, and that is how the universe also functions. The tree shares shade with an insect, and that insect, the fungus, gives something to the tree. It's a all coordinated shared effort. So share, spread it forward to other people, and they may also be touched by this love that you might be experiencing right now. And give it some love, comment, whatever, all that general blah 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 blah. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Love you.